Hey guys! Now, if you're watching this, I am recording this on the same night I recorded my first collection update video log, and we'll be uploading this on the day after I upload my first collection update, which will be tomorrow from when I'm recording this video. So what I'm about to show you, I hope you enjoy. Now, the first video, I've shown you a bunch of movies and couldn't show you much more for pacing reasons. But enough rambling. I got some movies and games to show you. Now, first up is a special limited edition Blu-ray release of a movie I enjoy. I've been wanting to own in my collection, and I've been searching this for countless months and was not successful enough to order it. Been looking around, whether it be eBay or Amazon, and I finally found one for a reasonable price on Walmart's website, so I went ahead and ordered it. And that is Tremors, the early 90s creature feature cult classic. Now, the reason why I got this movie is not only for the limited edition exclusive special features, whether it be short films or interviews. I mainly got this because it includes a free poster. A reversible poster that not only includes the newly commissioned poster art, cover art to be exact, but also the original poster art on the other side. They say there's nothing new under the sun, but under the ground there's tremors. Been years since I've last seen this movie. Huge upgrade over the DVD set that I have from years ago, and the original Universal Blu-ray release, which I've heard was really awful. I've learned that the video quality was DNR'd, like how Fox DNR'd the first Predator movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. But I'm really happy to have it in my collection, alongside the poster. Now, next movie I have here is one I've been wanting to add to my collection, and it's been years since I've last seen this movie along with the other Tremors movies, and that is Tremors 2: Aftershocks. Now, long story short, I one time pre-ordered this movie from Zavvi, and I tried waiting for it, but it has been delayed for months, and they say they're having issues with their stock, and I tried contacting them, when will they get to shipping this movie, and I couldn't wait anymore, so I had to cancel my order and order from a different website. So I went to Amazon and ordered this movie. Now, if you've been paying attention to my Predator Hunting Grounds Twitch streams, you'll know how much I enjoy this movie, judging by how many times I've been referencing Michael Gross's line, from when they from there from when Fred Ward just light up one of the dynamite sticks and is about to blow up all the Shriekers to smithereens. Michael Gross's character, that being Burt Gummer, if I almost forgot about the name. When he realizes that there's a bunch of bombs inside Bert's truck within the warehouse, Bert freaks out and tries to get the others out of the blast radius, just shouting, "No, no! It's gonna be big! Big!" Really can't get enough of Burt Gummer in the movies. I've referenced that countless times whenever me and a bunch of players took down the Predator and he set up a bomb, and I always run away from the bomb, away from the blast radius. Really underrated, in my opinion. One of the best direct-to-video sequels out there, in my opinion. I am certain there's a bunch of direct-to-video sequels that are, in my opinion, solid, whereas most of them are likely mediocre, forgettable, maybe okay or decent, or at worst, really awful. Well, anyway, before I move on, let me show you the poster. I mean, really, how cool is that? The worms have turned. Now, I heard there was going to be a spiritual sequel, likely a TV show, happened to be a reboot of the Tremors series with Kevin Bacon reprising his role from the first movie. And I heard it was going to be produced by Asylum, which is that low-budget studio that has been making a bunch of B movies, C movies, and dare I say it, Sharknado. But regardless of how many movies Asylum Productions has made, I think that would have been interesting. Who knows if that were to be made? But I heard that was cancelled way back. And I gotta say, really is a bummer. 2 movie bundles that I bought from Amazon. And these are the Blumhouse Halloween reboot trilogy that were produced by John Carpenter. Now, I have not seen any of those movies, but I am still binge watching the Halloween movies. I just finished watching Halloween H2O, which I do enjoy. And I am positive that these movies have all the features that were present in the original Blu-ray releases. So yeah. Next up is a quadruple feature of horror thrillers from Warner Archive, and these are Innocent Blood, Body Snatchers, Wolfen, and The Hunger. I have not seen Innocent Blood, nor have I seen The Hunger, but Innocent Blood, I've heard, is directed by John Landis, who directed The Blues Brothers and An American Werewolf in London. And I do love An American Werewolf in London, so I am curious to see Innocent Blood alongside The Hunger with David Bowie. Wolfen, it's been years since I've last seen it, and I remembered it being interesting. The Body Snatchers, I remember enjoying it. Might have been decent. Not as good as the 1978 remake of Invasion of the Body Snatchers, but I enjoyed it for what it is. So I'm really curious about those other movies I have not seen in this collection. Next up, if I remember correctly, I got this from Walmart, and that is Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer. I have not seen it, but would like to give it a shot someday. Next up is another 3D movie for the collection, and that is Guardians of the Galaxy, which I have seen in the movie theater, and I do enjoy it. Last movie I have here before I get into the games is a mid-80s dinosaur movie with William Katt, Sean Young of Blade Runner, in Baby, Secret of the Lost Legend. Now, I heard this movie went out of print, and it does include interviews with William Katt and the director of this movie. So, I've tried ordering it for a cheaper price from Amazon, and they gave me the wrong edition. Instead, they gave me the featureless Blu-ray release from Mill Creek. So I had to order a different copy of it from eBay. So I don't understand. But seriously, what were they thinking? Now on to the games. First game I got is from eBay, and that is Spot Goes to Hollywood. Gameplay of it looks interesting from what I've seen on YouTube, so yeah. Next up is for the Rainbow Six PS1 collection, and that is Rainbow Six Lone Wolf. I have not played most of the Rainbow Six games aside from Lockdown and the Vegas games, which one of the Vegas games happens to be one of my personal favorites, and I remember playing that game countless times back when it was still brand new. I think I remembered it. I'm positive it's the second Rainbow Six Vegas game. But I've heard some bad things about it, and it is a low-budget spin-off of the Rainbow Six games. So, yeah, judging from this, I've heard it is based on the Rebellion engine that was once used for the PS1 port of the first Rainbow Six game. Got that from Fallout Games. Next two I also got from Fallout Games. Next two PS1 games to be exact. This one happens to be a racing game developed by Crystal Dynamics, who not only developed the Gex games, but also went on to develop other games like Legacy of Kain and the Tomb Raider reboot series. And recently, Guardians of the Galaxy and Marvel's Avengers, and that is Disney World Quest Magical Racing Tour. Last PS1 game from Fallout Games is Tarzan. Now it's been years since I've last seen Tarzan as a kid, and I remember liking this movie. But I have not played this game. I thought I had another game from Fallout Games, but it appears that wasn't the case. That was it. Next up are 2 PS2 games, 1 PS3, and 1 PS4 game. Next up, I bought this from my brother's collection, and along with the other PS2 game, and that is The Thing, which serves as a direct sequel to John Carpenter's The Thing from 1982. Gameplay looks very interesting, and I am positive this is going to be really good. And I wish this gets added to Sony's PS Plus Classics catalog. Hopefully I get to buy it when it comes out. But it's fine. Next up is another PS2 game. Both these games are going rare from what I looked up on Amazon. Next up is a third-person shooter game developed by Sony Cambridge, who made not only Frogger but also the medieval games, and that is Ghost Hunter. And for some reason, it is published by Namco here in the States. And speaking of Namco, next up is a triple pack of 2 games and a 3D movie from what I'm seeing. And that is Tekken Hybrid, which includes Tekken Blood Vengeance, the movie, and the Tekken Tag Tournament games in HD. Remastered in HD. Now it does include some special features, including interviews with the makers, along with trailers and making a video. This is Tekken. And last one I'm going to show you for this second video, and that is my first title from Limited Run Games. Pardon me, Limited Run. And that is Jurassic Park, the Classic Games Collection. Both from Universal Studios and Limited Run. And it's developed and it's ported on the Carbon engine. Now, I would buy the PS5 version of it, but I thought I could get the PS4 release, mainly for backwards compatibility reasons. Who knows why I chose this version? Maybe my PS5 might die out at some point. But aside from that, thanks for stopping by, watching my second collection update video. And I gotta be honest, I'm not always comfortable recording myself on camera. But regardless, like I said, I hope you enjoyed today's collection update video. If any of you have played these games or seen these movies, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.